let's talk about smiles. With our harmonica playing, it's all done with our lips and with our breath and with our tongue. And so what I like to talk about is our smile and how wide or narrow our smile is when we're playing the harmonica. And, I don't know if you've ever been to a party or you had to be in a wedding. And did you ever notice that when you have to really be on and smile all day, it's kind of exhausting, right? So just in the same way, it can be rather tiring on our muscles on our mouth to play the harmonica, especially when we get into playing our single notes. That takes a lot more control. So we have to do practicing, just like how a guitarist, we build up calluses on our left-hand fingertips by playing. And just like how a piano player, they do the scales up and down to get that big stretch so they can reach those octaves and beyond. In the same way, we have to use our body, and so we have to strengthen our body. And in this case, we're strengthening the muscles in our smile. With a wide smile, we can play a lot of notes at once, and that has a stylistic effect, maybe more like the Bob Dylan approach to harmonica playing. So if we are stretching our smile wide, and then we put our harmonica up to our mouth, you'll hear low, middle, and high notes. I don't even know how many different holes I was blowing on there, but probably at least 4. I think I was on holes 2 to 6, so that would be about 5 holes there. So the wider our smile is, the more holes we make, the bigger our chord sounds. That works for certain styles, or if you're just accompanying yourself on your instrument, and it might just work for different songs, but it's good to have variety in our harmonica toolbox. So let's experiment with narrowing our smile just a little bit, kind of a mid-sized smile, like you're not quite so happy to see whoever it is you're looking at. Maybe you're a little bit tired and ready to take a nap, and so your smile's a little bit more narrow. This is what my mouth looks like playing that. So not quite a smile, but if I were smiling, it'd be about that big. Of course, we have to open our mouth to play the harmonica. How many notes do you hear when I play that? Just 2, right? Let's see if I can make 3. A little bit of a wider smile there. So that's my preferred range as far as my smile width. I really like that mid-sized smile with just getting 2 to maybe 3 notes, because as we go along, what we'll hear is the main note of the song, but then also the second or third note is acting like kind of the chord to support that main note. So that's my reason for liking that mid-sized smile. But plenty of people, when they hear a melodic harmonica, would rather just hear one note at a time and really get the main part of the song. We'll call it the melody in a few weeks when we learn that word, but the part that you sing, that'll come through the most and the most clearly if we just really narrow and tighten up our smile, almost like a slurping spaghetti, and just to play one hole, to make one note. So let's see what that looks like. How I can explain is if you say the letter Q, Q, the shape that your mouth is in when you finish saying the letter Q is about what my mouth is doing when I'm playing one note on the harmonica. Q. Of course, it takes a little practice to know where that hole is that you're shooting for, but we'll get into all that more later on perhaps. But and if you end up placing your mouth in between 2 holes, you kind of might get 2 sounds. So we want to just try to aim for one hole. Especially later on, we'll be learning about which hole is the main note on our harmonica. But for now, I just want you to practice saying Q, or maybe just ooh, a really ooh, ooh, ooh. Isn't that pretty? Ooh. And the shape that your mouth is in when you say ooh is where we are to make our single note. Ooh.